To all of my gems family. Let me fix this on this thing that holds my phone. It's not best. So I'll just have to take it off of it and just place it right there. How's everybody doing? This is Life with Marlene, and I am your Florida vlogger. Welcome into today's topic and podcast. How's it going? How's everybody's weather? I'm here in Florida, as you guys know. Today here in Florida, it's overcast, kind of rainy. What's the weather in your area? I hope that everybody is going to start getting warmer, nicer weather. But here in my area, it's kind of rainy, overcast, and it's supposed to get cold. What's they call cold for Florida, but not really, because our cold in Florida is like 60s and 50-degree weather, but that's what it is. But anyhow, I really came on to say welcome to the spring. Spring is my favorite time of the year. It gets me so excited. It gets me so recharged to get into my happy space and place, and that is being outside, hearing the birds, seeing the sun, getting into outdoor activities. And of course, you guys know that I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to take you guys along to so many Florida events that is happening the summer and the spring of 2025. There's 3 events that's coming up that I can't wait to bring you guys to. The first one is going to be the Strawberry Festival, which should be next weekend. And then after that, I'm going to take you to the Hot Balloon Festival. So that ought to be nice, and that's going to be in Tampa. I'm also going to take you guys to the Busch Gardens at some point. Busch Gardens, Adventure Island. And hey, Lara, how are you? Hola. I'm going to be taking you guys to Busch Gardens, Adventure Island, Universal Studios. So one at a time. How are you doing, Lara? How's everybody in the chat? What are you guys going to do for your spring and your summer? I know that a lot of people are off for spring break. I'm not. But some people are off for spring break. Some people have a break from high school, college, or just life. They have some time off. I hope you guys get out there and start to enjoy it as the spring comes to you, because spring is going to come to you guys soon. Spring is here. I don't know what that means, S. Jamar. Spring is here to stay. Yeah. I'm easy. It's break time for you? Awesome. So springtime is here in Florida. Hey, Anthony, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you had an awesome day. Springtime is here. And that was the thing that I'm always trying my best to do some outdoor activities and have some fun for the spring and the summertime, which I think is amazing. I hope you guys get out and enjoy the sun. So Tuesday coming is going to be the first vlog of spring here in Florida. I can't believe it. It's beautiful, like outside. There's going to be so many beautiful vlogs coming, and I can't wait to take you guys along. You know, I love to bring you to the beaches, the amusement parks, museums. I like taking you guys along. Hey, Chill Will crew, how are you? I will be traveling to Vegas in June, Minnesota in August, and I just got back from Dallas, Texas last month. Woohoo! You're booked and busy. I love that for you, Chill crew. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what you vlog. I definitely will be watching. I love to support my fam over here, my mods and my channel members. I love to show them some support. Lara says she misses the beach. Well, I will definitely be taking you to the beach when we have some nice beach days. I have about several that I have on my docket because I want to take you guys to all the beaches that is around me. Next week, I'm going to be taking you guys to hopefully Clearwater Beach if it's not rainy or cold. I hope I can take you guys to Clearwater Beach, Florida. And then 2 weeks after that, take you guys to Sarasota, take you guys to Orlando, Daytona Beach area. So I have a few beach trips that I'm going to be taking you guys to live. And that's great. And I had a few requests from Anthony Home 71. He asked for me to go to Coquina Key, which is a neighborhood in St. Petersburg. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do that live. Hopefully it's going to work because sometimes it buffers when I try to do live streams. And if I can't do it live, Anthony, I'm going to definitely make it as a vlog. Hey, Realist One, how are you? Welcome in. Happy new week, happy Monday, happy spring. So now that I have a few of you in here, I wanted to see if you guys got messed up by the spring forward. You hope to see it live. I hope so. I'm going to ask my niece, who is more into the technical side, to help me to make sure my phone is operating right so I can be able to go live, because a few times when I tried to go live on my phone, it just didn't work, you know. Hi 20CH. I tried my best to make sure that I am doing what I need to do when it comes to, you know, going live. I'm trying to do my work and it's not easy to go live to make content, but I promised you guys that I was going to make a bigger effort to go live instead of making the videos. That's going to be my new thing, what I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm going to try to do more live streams when I'm out and about instead of making videos, because for me, that's the reason why it takes a month, sometimes 2 months to edit, because life happens, adulting, working, responsibilities, and you really can't find the time to edit. So for me, it's better for me to just do a live stream. So I hope if the weather is good next week, I have 2 places that I want to take you guys to live. One of them, I hope, is going to be Coquina Key, which is an area in St. Petersburg. I'm also going to be taking you guys to the ghetto. I want to start bringing you guys, like, show you the real part of St. Petersburg that a lot of people don't show. We do have ghetto areas. We do have areas that is a lot of homeless people and poor people. There are areas too that has mobile homes, trailer parks, which they don't really talk about. When people think of Florida, people think about Miami and the Strip and these palm trees, which I show you guys the palm trees, but I want to show you the real stuff. I'm going to be taking you guys to the hood, probably take you guys to the like corner stores and show you like the hustlers that try to hustle you out of your money. Trying to sell you something in the back of their car or in their coat, something like that, or in their jacket or something, or in a bag or something. Who knows where they got it from? They hustled it from somewhere. So I'm going to be bringing you guys and showing you guys different areas of Florida, and not just the Florida that looks pretty and beautiful and sunny. So I'm going to take you guys over to probably Jordan Park, which is kind of known or notorious for not being the best area. You know, some shiesty people over there, but I'll be taking you guys over there anyways. Yeah, shout out to Japan. Anthony says, I didn't get messed up by the time change because I saw your reminder the night before. Awesome. Well, I did. I got messed up by the time change. Spring forward and spring back, both of them messed me up, especially spring forward, because it's just something weird about them taking an hour away from us. Not everybody's like me, but I'm a girl. I have a hard time already getting to sleep. And by the time I get to sleep, I already done lost an hour. I was like, the math is not mathing. I don't like it. I hope that they pass that bill because they have been talking about taking away the time change thing. I hope that bill passes because I hate it. I don't just leave it alone. Just let the time be what the time is. Hi Sam, how are you? Welcome. Um I feel like if the time is going to change, let it. Okay? Yeah, I don't do the weirdos. I don't have time for weirdos. That's one of those things. So yeah, we're not doing that today or any day moving forward. Um, we're going to with you guys over to the hood areas. I think I'm going to take you guys to where they have like dollar hollers. Do you guys know what a dollar holler is? Yeah, realist. I had a person the other day that asked me to show my toes. Yeah. It's some really weird people on social media. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi Monique, how are you doing? Welcome. So there's that. So I'm going to be taking you guys to some really nice places in Florida, and not just the nice things. I'm going to show you some hotels that is low budget, like for the people who don't have a lot of money. I'm going to show you hotels. I'm going to show you motels. I'll show you resorts. I'll show you the nice restaurants or some places that people consider a hole in the wall. I like the some places that are a hole in the wall, like a mom and a pop sort of places. Yeah, there's a lot of mental illness, especially on social media, right? Yes, and check out my awesome content creators, Chill Will Crew. Drop a link to your channel, and Realist. Drop a link to your channel. Who else? And Anthony too. Drop a link to everybody's channel because I got some awesome content creators in the building that I want you all to support as well as me. Okay. It's all about cross support over here and showing love to those who support me. Okay. So I can't wait to take you guys over to um, Coquina Key because that's where Anthony Holmes has requested. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing me go walk around certain areas in my in my area, because I do have there's a lot of different places that you can be in the same city, but it's all different. Like if you go down Central Avenue, it's more like a business district, like like all hairdressers, all different barbers and stuff, all up and down, all the way down Central Avenue. But then if you go the next street over and go all the way down, it's nothing but beaches. And then if you go across the street, you'll see all the poor and homeless people just like in one circle. It's crazy how you can have in one area, like over here can be rich people, and right across the street could be people homeless, laying on the ground. Hi, Miss Betty. How are you doing? Welcome. Make sure you drop a link to your channel, Miss Betty, and also Miss Lynn. How are you guys doing? Appreciate you guys being here. If you could hit the like, I really appreciate it. Chill Will Crew says, I like some hole in the wall places. They have the most fun. Well, I can't wait to take you guys to one place that is a hole in the wall here in St. Petersburg. It's not the most aesthetic place, but the food is banging. The people are fun. Yeah. I also want to see Mirror Lake. I went to school there. Oh, I'll take you around that whole area, Anthony. Now they've made Mirror Lake. Mirror Lake in that area is like Mirror Lake is in the center, and then across the street they have the courthouse, and they also have made some condos. But the problem about Mirror Lake, it has a lot of homeless people and poor people, and people don't like to talk about that. I'm going to start showing that. There are a few people that are homeless that I am going to be lining up to talk to them about, their lives and all that stuff. Not on this channel, my other channel, Marlene Saunders Show, because real life happens to people, and not everybody who becomes homeless, it was a choice. Yes, there are some people that did make a choice to be homeless because they didn't want to follow the rules, they didn't do the right things. Some people had mental illness, but we'll be talking about that on my other channel. So yeah. 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 Happy Monday, Miss Lynn. Happy Monday, Miss Lynn. I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, and Miss Betty. You went to school in the Mirror Lake area? Yeah. Now it's all changed, Anthony. It's so different. They have really changed the city that I live in, St. Petersburg, Florida, and are really putting up a lot of condos. They're building these $1 million homes, and people are being pushed out that are low income, like people who live on government assistance, vets, and basically being put into the streets. There's so many people in my area that are, what is the, I'm trying to think of, gentrification. It's a lot of that going on, where they're buying people's homes for a very little amount of money, and then they're building these high rise condos, and the people are just not, they have nowhere to go. They've been priced out of their own home. Hi, Star. Hey, Shanti, how are you doing? Welcome. And they're being priced out of their own homes. And I think it's a terrible thing. So I'm going to be taking you guys around. I'm working on revamping this channel to be something that I love. And yeah, thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate you being here and listening. I know you guys are busy. This is a busy time of the day. I know people are going home from work or school or whatever, and people have kids, and you guys have busy lives. I don't expect for y'all to be here. I'm just here trying to get myself my watch time. But yeah, I'm going to be doing more, taking you guys along to, areas of the people who are poor, and talk to those poor people, talk to those veterans, talk to, like, I want to give you guys like the real Florida. People will always show Florida and the beautiful part of Florida, and don't get me wrong, I live in a very beautiful city, St. Petersburg. It is very beautiful, but there's a lot of things that people do not show, and I want to bring you guys a real. I know a lot of people probably won't like it, but it's real. People will ignore the okay, let me see if I can I don't know if nope. I was trying to get your link, but I can't. So I'll have to ask one of my mods to drop your link. Chill will. If I was on my if my tablet was acting right, which my iPad just died. Oh, I don't know what happened. It won't charge, it won't do anything. So I think I'm probably gonna have to buy another iPad, which is another expense. Kind of annoyed myself, but anyhow, thank you, Realist. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to be, I'm revamping my channel, and I hope you guys are going to love the revamp. Like, yeah, I thought in the beginning what I wanted to do on this channel was to show vlogs. And yes, I'm still going to do vlogs, but I'm going to do my kind of vlogs. I want to stand out as different from other people. So I'm going to be showing you like the stuff that people don't want to show. Like, when people, like, there are certain apartments that they have in my city, and the government won't fix it up, like low income places, or places that people have slumlords, like they won't fix, give them certain things that they give to the rich or the elite or people who have money. I think one thing about Whether a person has a little bit of money or a person has a lot of money, nobody deserves to live in a place that is filled with bugs and vermin, you know, rats, possums, all kinds of stuff. But those people, they have to put up with it because they don't have nowhere to go. They don't have the money, or, you know, there could be a single parent or whatever the case may be. Sometimes because they're disabled. So I'm gonna go. They're probably gonna try to strike my channel or take my channel down. But you know, I really don't care. You know, it's gonna be what it is. So I'm going to be talking to a few people. I have some things lined up. So I may be talking with some people in my area about some things. So stay tuned. YouTube probably may strike my channel. I may lose this channel, but whatever. I'm in this space. I've been thinking about it. I've been praying about it. And that's just what God is telling me to do with this channel. I'm moving in another direction with this channel. I'm going to really show life with Marlene. You know, yeah, I'm going to take you to beautiful places and the beaches. That's not going to stop. But in addition to that, I want to show you guys the real Florida, I guess you could say. So when you guys see that live, the real Florida, I'm going to be showing you like going to certain apartments or going to certain areas that they refuse to fix up. They refuse to give those people like, you know, clean it up, paint it. You guys know what I'm talking about, like the dirty, you know, it's dirty. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm working on some things. I'm going to try to get my my banner redone, because I'm going to be bringing you guys on and showing you the real Florida. And so when you see the real Florida, you'll know what time it is. It's not going to be the pretty. You're not going to be seeing palm trees and sunny and no, it's not going to be that. It's going to be showing you guys the reality of, you know, Florida, because, yeah, Florida is a beautiful place. I'm not going to even cap about that. It is beautiful, but there's a lot of things that is not right. People are being priced out of their home because they will make a high-rise condominium for $350,000 to $500,000. And of course, if people are living in a home that costs about maybe $150,000, and then their property taxes go sky high, they lose their home because they can't pay property taxes. It's a lot of stuff going on that I have got hip to the game, and I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing. So if you don't get your education, you don't get your money right, you're going to be priced out of Florida. Yes, James Park is still here. It's still here, Anthony. I'm going to be taking you guys to those places as well. Hi, Jay. So that's what I'm going to be doing with some things moving forward. I'm going to try my best to take you guys live, especially when it comes to going to Coquina Key, because that is where Anthony has requested. And yeah, of course, I'm going to try my best to take you guys to Disney when I can get the money. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you did? You rode around my area? Yeah. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. So yeah, I have to do what God says to do. And I was like, okay, God, I'm gonna get my channel stricken, or you know, they always try to find a way when you expose things, you know, and do some reporting and investigating. And when you see like the math is not mathing, like how come one person and the person who lives across the street is getting funding for fixing their home and new windows and things like that, and a person who is across the street is not getting it because of the property lines. Yeah, we're going to get into talking about those things. Hey, Wellness, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday. How's everybody's Monday? What did you guys do today? So that's what I'm going to be doing, because, you know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. God has been doing a lot of talking to me He's been working on me, and he's been telling me that it's almost time, you know. Yes, I am a person. I still work my 9 to 5 job, but God has been telling me it's time for me to step away from that because I'm wasting my time. I'm not telling you guys that. I'm saying for me. And I'm going to be obedient to the leadings of God. It's not the easiest thing. It's not easy to be obedient. I don't want to. You know, I don't know how many of y'all feel that way sometimes, like when God is telling you to move this way or move that way, and we don't want to do it because we'll feel I feel uncomfortable, or I'm not sure. You'll feel hesitant, you'll doubt it, you give into fears, you listen to other people. And but also God doesn't say just make a rash decision. Like he's telling me to plan, save some money, clean some things up, pay off a few credit cards, and get into my simple life so that I can live the life that he wants for me. That he's making the plans. He's saying walk this path, but are you going to listen to it? And that's where I am. I'm in the wrestling with the spirit right now. I'm like, no, 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 God, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't think I can do it. And he's like, yeah, you can do it. You've already proven it. And so yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all right now. I'm scared to death of what happens, because what is going to happen, because I don't know what's gonna happen next. And God said, perfect. That's just how I want it. So I wanted to say that to somebody who will be inspired by my next few steps in my life. Like I feel like I'm stepping into quicksand, even though God is not gonna let me sink, but I feel like I'm going to sink. I feel like I'm gonna fall. But what it is that he's clipping my wings. He's telling me, you know, pushing me out of the nest, saying, get into your get out of that comfort zone. Do what you're supposed to be doing. And my zone has always been since I was in high school. I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys, but when I was in high school, I loved journalism. I love investigation. I love uncovering things. I love inspiring and motivating people, but I feel like I need to live by example. I can't be saying step outside your comfort zone and I'm still in the comfort zone. It's going to be a little time, maybe 6 months to a year, but after that I'm just going to pull the rug. I'm starting to move in that direction. Like, okay, I'm starting with rebranding myself. I'm starting with getting out and doing some speaking engagements. I'm recruiting my team. I'm putting in the work to be the role model. I'm putting in the work to be a better me. And when I tell you all, lead by example. You know, the Spirit has been talking to me and telling me, if you're going to be a leader, if you're going to be a role model, if you're going to be this motivational speaker, you got to fix home first. And that's not the easiest thing, I'll tell y'all. It's not easy to, expose the stuff inside of yourself. Like, okay, you need to work on that procrastination spirit. Okay, you need to work on spending time with yourself. You need to work on being consistent. You need to work on loving yourself more. You need to be firmer. You need to say no, and it's no, and I mean that. So I'm still working on me, and I hope you guys are working on you. I say this all the time on my motivational channel, Marlene Motivates. If you guys don't follow me over there, take a look, see if you like the content, and you know what to do after that if you like it. But over there, I talk about that stuff. But God has been telling me, he's been talking to me, and he's like, I order your steps. You don't order them. You're just a vessel, and it's one thing to talk about having faith, but it's another thing to free fall, and you don't know what's next. Okay, he's been talking to me. He's been telling me, free fall, I will catch you. I am your net. I am your protector. But it's like, my God, I'm scared. When I fall, what's gonna happen? And he's like, Don't worry about that. Just fall. I will catch you. Trust me, and I won't lead you astray. See, I always say that God gives the biggest test to their strongest warriors. And I've known from I was younger that I was always a leader. I've always been a warrior. Since a little girl, I used to always stand up for injustice. Like, that's not right. Or don't talk to that person, or stop bullying them. I've always been, even with my small voice, that's not right. Don't do that. So I've always been into advocacy. So that's the direction that I'm being led right now, to advocate for, children, homeless, elderly, empower young women. I have a few things on the back, my back burner that I'm working on as well. A few foundations that I'm trying to start in the honor of my family that is always with me. And they've been coming back and be like, girl, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm working on it. And they're like, okay, but a little faster on the gas. It's time for you to move a little faster. And I wanted to say that to somebody who needs to hear it. Don't wait. Don't wait. You never know how many days you have left, months, years you have left. And I remember my dad telling me that before he passed away. You never know how many years you have. We always feel like we have so much time ahead of us, but let me tell you something. There's always less time ahead of us than there is behind us. Most of us have lived through some really arduous things, some really difficult things, some big struggles, right? I know I have. It's been times where I just say, this is too much for me. I can't handle anymore. I don't know about you guys, but, going through, terrible relationships, not just romantic, but terrible relationships, terrible people. But when we go through having people who disrespect us, hey, Leonica, how are you doing? Welcome. You guys make sure, if you're in blue, to drop a link to your channel. A shout out to Kicking It with the Rooks, Leonica, Lara, Miss Lynn's Life Lessons, realist one here, Retirement Days. Oh, they always rock with me all the time. And Chill Will Crew. Shout out to all of my content creators. Thank you guys so much for your support. And go check them out. So I did want to say that to everybody who is trying to find their direction, don't listen to other people, okay? Don't listen to other people. Listen to the voice from within. It's telling you what to do. Trust that. And if you keep sitting on your talents, you keep sitting on your gifts, you keep doubting God, you keep waiting for a perfect situation. And let me tell you, I'm that sort of person, because I think I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I don't try to be, because I know I'm not perfect, but I want things to be to my comfort zone. And if we're always waiting for a perfect or a most comfortable position, when is it ever going to be comfortable enough for you? It never will be. It's never going to be comfortable, but you just take that step forward, not just taking a step forward and there's no planning. So I did want to sound this message off. Make sure you do your planning first. Set things up, get into some meetings, get into some planning, get yourself your financial planner, your mentors, your coaches. And those of you who don't know, is I am a life coach, and I am going to be starting to book sessions with the public. And yeah, because God is telling me it's no more working for people. Work for yourself, because you have everything. You have all the tools necessary to be great. And I believe in you. So I am successful. And because I know I'm successful, it will do nothing but prosper. So I am putting that out there. I'm getting my website made with my coaching sessions. and I'm going to be doing 5 to 6 coaching sessions per day, on top of vlogging. But I'm going to be making my coaching, my YouTube, and my travel slash motivational speaking, my life. And on the side, when I can, I'm going to be doing my advocating some things that you guys may not know about me. I am on the board for, women of domestic violence. It's something that is very, you know, to me. So when things start coming out, and making a foundation for the homeless, I am starting a foundation for the ladies or gentlemen of domestic violence, because yes, there are a lot of men that get into domestic violence situations. They don't talk about it. I want it to be a safe space for women and for men, to be able to change their life. And I'll be getting funding and doing fundraisers for that on the side, because I'm not trying to make this anything about me. My foundation has nothing to do with me. This is to help ladies and gentlemen who are in a tough spot and they want to get out, but they're scared for their life. Oh, I'm doing great, Leonica. How are you doing? Yes, that's right. God has got you, and God has you all as well. Anybody who needs to hear that, I'm just a messenger. When I open up my mouth, every time before I go live, before I make a video, I always ask to be a mouthpiece for his namesake. And I say, not my words, but your words. Let the person who needs some encouragement, let the person who needs motivation, let me say the right words so it will hit that person in their heart. I always say, I hope for peace for people. I hope for prosperity, for elevation, for people to feel accepted and to feel loved. And I hope that I'm creating that space on this channel and all my channels. Von D. How are you doing, Von D? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hate the time change with a passion. Oh, yes. Oh, I was really jacked up. I have to tell y'all, I was really, really jacked up yesterday. I was like, oh my God. Because those of you who don't know, I suffer with insomnia really, really bad. But I think my insomnia has to do more with anxiety of doing the things that I don't want to do, because a lot of people won't say it, but I hate, capital HATE, I hate working for a job. I hate it with my whole heart, with my whole chest. I stand 10 toes down on that. I hate it, but I have to do it for a little while until I get, funding, because I've been speaking with my mentor and we have a plan together. And the plan is, if you want to live your life's work, you have to plan so that, until your plan succeeds, you got to have enough in your account to fund your dreams. So when I step away from working, I know that I'll be good for 2 years. So that is the plan, and I have 2 years to make the plan boom, and that's it. And we're not going backwards. So I'm stepping into faith and doing all the things that I need to do. And I have great mentors, great supporters, great friends, and I have a great GEMS family over here that I'm proud. I'm proud to. You guys just don't know how proud I am. I'm so proud of every one of you. People just don't know what people struggle with on a day-to-day basis. And I know. I know what people go through, because I go through it too. And I'm sorry that sometimes I get so emotional, but I'm passionate about life. I'm passionate about stepping outside of doing the things that you hate. Like, life is too short for you to be doing the things that you hate. You need to be spending time with the people that you love. You need to be doing your life's work. And I'm not, the spirit has been telling me, you have to show them. You can't just, it's time for you to stop talking about what you should do, and you need to show them. Hi, Annie and Spence. Welcome. You know, and God has been working on me and telling me that. And it's like, oh God, why me? And he says, because I've chosen you for this message. I think that God gives the biggest assignments to the strongest people. And don't think that I am the strongest person, because I'm not. I become like a basket case sometimes. Hey T, how are you? Welcome. I don't know why you're not a mod. I don't know. It must have took you off. Thank you so much, Chill Will Crew. I just wanted to say that to somebody. People don't know about the things that goes on in the background, right? People have no idea the battles you're facing. I know that many of my GEMS family have real-time physical issues. Like, some people have like some disabilities, some issues, some problems. People are going through big stressful situations. There's a lot of people who are going through, like, trying to find out how to pay their mortgage, how to pay their rent. Hey Gwen, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Happy Monday. People are going through some major stuff. And I wanted to say to anybody, we're about to be into April. Can you believe it? And God has been working on me and telling me to come with this message and to say to everybody, it's springtime and it's time to reset. It's time to put your foot on the gas and go for your life. And he was like, leadership. It's time for you to be the leader that you are. It's time for you to lead by example, be that role model. And it's time for you to get from behind the phone and to get into people's cities and to be doing your motivational speaking, to do your podcast. It's time for you to step things up. Everything is going to be stepped up. So hopefully I'll be coming to a city near you, and you guys can come to one of my conferences, because God said this message needs to go worldwide. Yes, yes. And I thank God for everything. There's nothing that I can say that it's me. It's not me. Because if it was me, I would still be, with my avatar off. But God said, turn on the avatar, because people need to see you. People need to see when you cry. People need to see when you're angry. People need to see when you grieve, because that's what Life with Marlene is. Okay. So if you didn't know, now you know. That's one of the reasons why you see me cry, because I love myself, and I want you all to love yourself in that way too. Yes, Gwen Michelle, I would love that. So I don't know what else to say besides that, but God has been telling me that this message has to go worldwide. You need to be sharing your story more, and you need to be meeting people in real time. You need to make your life coaching, putting it on a website and letting people pay for the coaching, because that's a real thing that's happening in real time. So look for next month. I'm going to be opening up slots. I'm going to be taking between 6 to 10 slots per day for life coaching. Working 3 days a week. And yeah, so if you guys will be interested in that, get your coins together. We'll be doing coaching and talking about, I have a whole agenda about resetting your life, and doing all of the things that you guys don't know, but I've been working behind the scenes. I've been working on me. in real time, walking in silence, minding my business. I don't know about you all, but I've been minding my business. I don't have time to look to the left or to the right or to look behind and who I was and what other people think. It's about me. It's about God. It's about my purpose and living my life out loud. And he was like, it's time to stop living, like this. And it's time to, for like, let's go, let's do this and really show people who you are. Okay. Yeah. Time was that. Yeah. But the whole thing is Shanti, is we're going to switch that. We're going to flip that on its head. We don't have the time most of the time because we're doing what we're not supposed to be doing. But that's a conversation for another day. That's a conversation for coaching. So we will be booking that. I'm getting my website made as we speak. I've been talking with my website designer, and I'll be doing 6 coaching sessions a week. I've been going around my city, so it's only going to be 6 slots per day, and it's going to be 3 days a week, and yeah, and that's it. So you miss out, because after that I'm going to be busy going and doing my vlogs, busy going and setting up my my hope, my prayer is to launch my official motivational speaking on my dad's the day he passed. And my dad passed October 29th, 2016. So that's going to be 9 years since my dad passed away. And I feel like it's appropriate for me to dedicate that day to my dad. Like, yeah, today I'm stronger today because of you, Dad. And I know that if he didn't go, I would never step up. I know that. Sometimes we go through our biggest storms, our biggest struggles, our biggest disappointments in order for us to get stronger, for us to get better, for us to meet certain people. Yeah. So I'm about all of that. So it's time, everybody. Let's do it. It's time to put our game face on and go for it. And I have some great people. I rocks with Boss Life Online. That's my friend in real time. That's my girl. And she has not been playing with me. My mentor has not been playing with me. Sometimes it gets on my nerves when somebody keeps saying, what are you doing? And it's the hesitation, it's the anxiety, it's the everything that goes on in your head, like, oh, can I do this? And you're doubting yourself. But of course you can do it. Yes, smash that like button. I wanted to say that to somebody. If there's something that you have been doubting in your life, if you've been hesitating on on doing something, I know I have. I've been hesitating on doing a few things spiritually. I've been hesitating on doing a few things with my hair. So you're going to see a whole complete transformation for me. It's going to be time to take off the hair, and you're going to see more natural Marlene, because I've been going through in the past month or so a period of detoxification, and I want to detox from everything that is not organic. I want to be completely organically me, and I promise you, I don't feel like I'm gonna go vegan, but you never know. But I'm trying to work on my health. I've been trying to get healthier, get my exercise on. I've been working on things inside of here for my mental health, because you can't take on big assignments until you heal this, until you have that close, tight relationship with above. So we're working on that. Definitely the water has stirred. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Gwen. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm not saying that I want you guys to do what Marlene is doing. I'm saying I want you to do what you are supposed to do, because I think every single person has something inside of them, whether it's opening a gym, a spa, a laundromat, a hotel, getting your own cruise ship. There's no limit. And I know people talk about sky's the limit, but that's not even, that's that's capping off a dream. It's endless. If there's something you want to do, open up your own skincare line. You want to own your own jewelry line. You want to have your own whatever it is. You can do it, but you got to get this here. You got to get this right first. First, you have to heal the things that the people who push you down. You have to first. You got to heal the brokenness, and I think in the past 8 years, that's what I've been doing. I've been healing the brokenness, the abandonment, the anger, the feeling that I wasn't enough. I had to fix that first. So now that I'm not dealing with all the stuff behind me, now I'm just dealing with me. And I want to say that to everybody. Deal with you too. And I'm telling you, it's a wrestling to look at yourself in the mirror and to say that you're enough and you're intelligent and you're smart and you can do it. And learning about organization. And boy, I tell you something, that organization is the key to so many things. And those of you who get into my coaching, I'm going to get on your nerves when it comes to organization. But organization, consistency, that's what it's about for living your best life. And we'll talk, those of you who book a session. I'm not really sure what the prices are going to be. My financial advisor is the one that's going to be setting the prices, so take it up with him. Because he was like, this is your price, this is what you deserve. But I told him, I said, don't be breaking people. Don't break people, because people need this. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing like an introduction. The first 3 sessions will be one price, and then after that it's going to go to the regular prices, but it's going to be good. What else? And there's a few other things that I have going on with my brand. You guys know that Marlene is one, I don't know. I'm so Jamaican, but I can't stay still. I don't know about you all, but I can't stay still. I have never been in my life so excited for my life I'm excited to wake up every day. I'm excited to do my life's work. I'm excited to see people, and I feel like finally in my life, like the dark cloud has been removed from me. Oh my God. I don't know about you all, if you guys have ever had a dark cloud over you. If you've never had a dark cloud, you just don't understand it. But if you've ever been in that dark cloud where it was so much that you had to fight against your own demons, you had to fight against the things that you have been told to, the people who tried to break you, people who tried to, yeah. But guess what? You didn't win. No, all the attempts of all the people who tried to break me. I had so much people tell me, who wants to hear motivation? Who wants to do this? That will never work. Nobody is going to subscribe to your channel. That's stupid. You're wasting your time. And every time I hit this button, I succeed. Every time. Every time I book a coaching session, I prove them wrong. Every time I wake up and fight. Every time when I shed a tear because of the healing and how proud I am for myself, people just don't understand that you have to be proud of yourself. And I'm so proud of me from what I came from, because I share a few things, but you guys really don't know I share a few things, but you guys don't know the deep stuff. Like, some deep stuff has happened to me in my life, but I have not made the deep stuff break me, because people don't understand. People don't really see the underdog during a time where, okay, when I didn't know myself yet. When I doubted myself, when you're around people who are lazy, or people who tried something and it didn't work out. People who are scorned and bitter and they don't have two nickels to rub together. You know, I used to always say to myself, it's so important, the words that you speak out of your mouth. It's time for you to stop saying, I'm poor. You got to remove those things from your spirit, from your mind. You have to stop saying you're poor. You have to stop saying you can't. Stop saying you won't. You have to speak health. You have to speak prosperity. You have to speak light. You have to speak life over yourself and in your future. And I'm telling you, everything started shifting in my life when I started speaking over my life. And I say that to you all, to speak over your life. I'm a winner. I'm prosperous. I'm successful. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I take care of me and I love me. I bless myself and I bless others. Everybody in my presence will thrive because I thrive. See? Power of the tongue. There is power in your words, you know, and I was having this deep conversation, meditating and speaking to God the other day. And I was like, I want to elevate people. I want to teach people about, rejuvenating the promises that you made to yourself. And I know there's a lot of us that have made some promises to ourselves and want to do things, but we hesitate, we fail to pull the trigger because of this or because of this. So that's what my coaching is going to do. So it's important right now that I do some life coaching. Okay, let's see. Yes. Yes, bless them, Lord. Just pray for them. Exactly. Yes, I have had a dark cloud over me when I knew I was out of that storm and sun was shining so bright over me. I felt so relieved. Yes. Uh, I have to tell you all, when I was in that really, I call it the rabbit hole. Woo! When I was in the rabbit hole, guys, and it was nothing but darkness and pain and grief and abandonment, and you're just thinking about how people treated you. It's the worst time. It was the worst time in my life. And it was because I was choosing to make it the worst time in my life. I was, you know, can't lie about anything. I was choosing to make it the worst time in my life because you are what you think about, you are what you believe, you are what you do. And I was not actively doing and pursuing because you cannot get into your life's work, your passions, your life, your light, your gifts and your blessings. You can't receive things into you until you are in a space of healing, personal growth, loving yourself, loving people around you. You have to fix yourself first. And that's why I talk about all the time how important it is to love yourself, to heal yourself, to work on yourself. And I mainly talk about that. Oh, awesome, Gwen. I hope you have an amazing day. Um, I mainly talk about that on Love Marlene 401. That's my baby. That's the channel that I be crying. I be crying when I do live streams over there. I be crying. That's why most of my topics and my videos over on Love Marlene 401, I have the avatar on for that reason, because I open up my heart and I expose my heart over there. And I want to thank those who are rocking with me on that channel. I don't have much people rocking with me over there, but it's okay because the right people will come in its time. That channel is going through a rebranding too. I'm thinking about a name change for that channel. But that channel, and there's a reason why Marlene has a lot of channels. When I came to this red app, God told me from the beginning, and I was like, what? From the beginning, in 2007, from the beginning, God told me to have 5 channels, but I wasn't obedient. I didn't listen, but I have since. And I feel like I have the 5 channels that I'm supposed to have now, and I'm going to be rebranding. Sorry, it's hard to be everywhere when you already hardly have time. I understand, Shanti. I understand that completely. And I'm not asking everybody to be everywhere with me. I'm just saying that those of you, if you want to get it's different messages I do on different channels. That's the reason why I have 5 channels. Every channel has a different message. Marlene Motivates is your channel for your fire. Like, come bring it. I'm going to bring the smoke on Marlene Motivates. On Love Marlene 411 is I bring healing. I talk about the things that we need to do. It's Love Marlene 411. We talk about all the love things, romantic love, you know, um, children love, family love, financial, getting everything right in your life so that you can love yourself. So that's that one. And then my baby channel, Just Relax, is coming back. God was talking to me the other day. He was like, it's time to bring Just Relax back. And I was like, God, I don't know. Because I don't know if you all know, but Just Relax, I applied for monetization, I think a little over a year ago, and I was denied monetization on that channel. But now God has brought me the understanding of why it was. And I had to get over myself. I had to learn that I did a lot of things wrong. See, that's the part about being an adult, is being mature enough to be accountable for me. And at that time, I was not accountable for me. I was pointing fingers. Oh, it's YouTube. It's this person. It's that person. No, Marlene, that's you. You're the one dropping the ball. You're the one cutting corners. You are the one being lazy. So now I take ownership of that. But I needed time to work on me and to fix me. And then God is like, now you're ready. Okay, so go and do what you're supposed to do with that channel. And he has told me what to do with that channel. So while it is relaxation, I am going to, oh, thank you, Realist. Appreciate you. Now God has told me what to do with Just Relax. So you ain't gonna see that on nobody's channel. And if you see it on somebody else's channel, they done stole it from Marlene. Okay, Just Relax is going on a different direction. And I know that there's always going to be imitators, duplicators, copycats. They can try, but nobody is Marlene. Okay, God has always given me a very inquisitive mind. He has told me what to do, but I was not obedient. I don't know how many people are going to raise their hand, and I can't see y'all behind your avatars, but I don't know how many of y'all are not being obedient and doing what you need to do for yourself, for your family. And we're going to talk about some of those things. I talk about some of those things on various channels. So, yeah. I talk about that on different channels. So I speak it over my life and over the summer. I would say September, October. This channel will be monetized. I speak it into existence, and I'm gonna come back on this channel in 6 months, and we're gonna be monetized over here. Okay, we're gonna be fully. Right now, I'm partially monetized, but we're gonna be fully monetized by September the 30th. I speak it out my mouth, I speak and declare it, and it will come into existence. So then after that, the next one that I'm going to be getting monetized will be Marlene Saunders Show, because that one is my channel for my podcast, my interviews. That's my interview channel. So he's been telling me to talk about some stuff. Kristen, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday. Yes, it is so, Shanti. It is so, and it is so for you, and it is so for me. No, Chill, remove that. No, remove trying. Put in there, yes, I am monetized. Not I will, not I can. So yeah, don't say you're trying. I am monetized, Anything that you want in your life, we're going to speak it into existence as we already have, because we claim it, and we're not taking anything less than that. I am monetized. I am successful. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a businesswoman. Um, I am healed. I am happy. I am peaceful. I am prosperous on purpose, right? Hi, Sonia. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Welcome in. Yes. Yes. Very soon. Sooner than later, right? That's what my mentor always tells me. Sooner than later. That's all she wants to. Don't talk about what you're doing. Don't talk about what you're trying. It's in first person. It's in today. It's in your present. But, we have to put in the actions to make those things work, right? And that's the hardest part, juggling the life work balance. Oh, I'm always amazing. I am always amazing. Okay. And I hope you are too, even when you don't feel like it. So, I'm not trying to bring a dark cloud or a storm over here, but I talked about it a little tiny bit on my Marlene Motivates channel, but I just quickly, because I'm not gonna have a mental breakdown, but I did want to say, Tuesday I had my nephew was unalived. He was gunned down, and yeah. And that, when I tell you, it shook me like a rattle, shook me to my core. Yeah. It's amazing how, well, when you feel like everything is just falling into place into your life, and then something like that happens. Yeah. One thing that I can't speak for everybody, but one thing I know is grief. I know grief very well, but God had, he's still faithful. He's still loyal. And I was trying to wrap my head around, like, why did it happen? And it was like, I don't know yet. Thank you, Miss Lynn and Anthony and Shanti. Appreciate everybody. But I'm not saying this for, sympathy or condolences, or I'm not saying that for nothing. None of that. My only thoughts right now is to pour into my nieces and my nephews, their brother, pour into their mom, because I'm okay. I'm okay. I wasn't the day it happened and the day after, but I had my screaming, my crying, my throwing things. I had my wailing. I had my supplication. I had my why, and I'm good now, because God said for me to be okay. I have to be okay to be the supporter. Yeah. So there's that. So that's one of the reasons that I feel like my nephew had to go, because he had to go so that I could get into something in his honor. That's the way I look at it. So if you have somebody that has gone, and they didn't go for no reason, they went for you to succeed and to be pushed into something. And I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to get out of my comfort zone. So I was like, okay, so I'm still working on finalizing some plans, but I have something special that I'm going to do in honor of my nephew. Yeah. And he'll be proud of that. And I honor him every day I wake up, because let me tell you, a few days, sometimes grief, it just knocks you off your feet, right? I don't know how many of you have ever felt that way. Like, you'll be good, you'll be fine going through your day, and just like the tears start coming down your face. Give yourself that moment to feel that, and then get busy and honor them with your life. Don't stay down. Give yourself that permission to feel that, and then you move on. Okay. And that's just what I'm doing. I'm moving on, and I'm being the leader that I am. Okay. But still, I miss him. Yeah. Anywho, I had to say that as a segue because I don't know about any of y'all who have ever had anybody in your life. I know I'm not supposed to say this word on YouTube, but I don't care. I'm going to say it anyways. If you've ever had somebody in your life murdered, because that's what it was. He was gunned down. But it's a heinous crime, and I don't know. I don't know what to say besides that. But I think sometimes things happen in our life for us to be able to meet certain people. And I know that one day it's going to make sense that he had to go in order for me to start a foundation, a group, meet a certain person that has gone through the same thing because we need each other. I feel like it has to be that way. Things and situations happen to you not for no reason. It happens to you for you to be able to go out there and to live and to do something in their honor, for you to meet and for you to build up somebody, because I think 100% that we all need somebody. And I always say that you need certain people, but like some people, you've never even found your best friend. You've never even found your soul, the person who fulfills your soul. You haven't even found them yet. We think sometimes that we've met all the people that we're supposed to meet, and you never know, you haven't even met your most positive person yet. You haven't even met the person that you love with everything yet. And I think that's the reason why I continue on, because there's a lot of people that I need to meet and to uplift and to encourage and to support, but also people that I need to meet so that I can learn something about being more encouraged, more motivating, more inspiring. So I want to say that to somebody who needs to hear it. Okay. Keep going, because you haven't met your person yet, your person's your group, for whatever you're supposed to be doing in your life's work. I think it's important for you to go after your life's work. I just did a video about that. Get into your life's work. I put up on Marlene Motivates. And a lot of times we don't get into our life work because we doubt ourselves, or we're listening to other people, because how you choose to live your life is not going to be how I choose to live my life. We don't have the same personalities. We don't have the same life and age and, situation, circumstances, personality, income, but is being human. That's something very clear to me, and that's something that the Spirit has been telling me, to talk about more. We're all humans at the end of the day. Everybody gets tired. Everybody gets distracted. Everybody gets sad. But are you going to let it make you go on a decline, or are you going to elevate? And I'm trying my best. I'm not perfect. None of us is. But at the same time, don't let your obstacles break you down. Turn your obstacles into your opportunities. And I'm so proud of being that light, especially during a dark time. I've had people that have been like, "Well, Marlene, it's amazing how you're able to smile now. It's amazing how you can get through this, and how you can encourage other people even in your hard times." And I said, it's not me. It's not me. I can't take credit for everything that I have. Everything that I am is because of my experiences. It's because of the people who love